Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's Ring of Honor TV show for May 25th, 2013. And the show starts off with Colin Delaney versus Mark Briscoe. Mark hits the Death Valley Driver and the Froggy Bow for the win. It was a good match, but the crowd was pretty much dead for this one. After the match, Nigel has Jay come out and says the main event at Best in the World will be Jay versus Mark for the title. Now, my problem with this is this should be a huge match. And I know the Briscoes have wrestled each other numerous times, but this is for a new audience. This is the TV show. People haven't seen this before. Brother versus brother. It's going to be Jay versus Mark Briscoe at Best in the World. Why? The storyline sucks. Why are they wasting such a huge match and not building it up? They should have done a slow build with this. Have Jay maybe start to act a little bit cocky. Mark Briscoe losing matches, getting frustrated, getting upset at his brother. Anything would have built this up. But instead, Mark comes out and says Jay Briscoe's been getting really cocky and saying he can whip everybody's ass. When Jay hasn't really said that. He said it one time and then Mark immediately came out and now that's the main event for Best in the World. It just seems like such a waste to just have this match happen with no real build to it. And that's a problem with Ring of Honor. Some of these pay-per-view matches. Jay Briscoe versus Adam Cole was a good match. The matches are good, but they still feel random, like they're just thrown out there for no real reason. They have to improve these storylines. Michael Elgin currently wants to single-handedly take out Scum. Why? Why does he care so much? Why does Michael Elgin want to destroy Scum? I can understand why Kevin Steen would want to, but why Michael Elgin? Just shit like that doesn't make any sense. Just you have to focus on some storylines and build up these matches. Even these house show matches where they advertise Michael Elgin versus B.J. Whitmer versus Elgin and Whitmer versus two members of Scum. I don't really care about that. And they really need to focus on building up the pay-per-view matches. If you're going to have some random matches on the TV show, that's fine. But when it comes to the pay-per-views, you have to do a better job. And just some of these random matches have to go. If you're going to have a match on the pay-per-view, it needs to have a reason that it's on the pay-per-view. I don't want to feel like I'm watching a really long version of the TV show. But anyways, the American Wolves come out, and Davey says at Best in the World it's going to be Davey versus Eddie Edwards. Corino gets in the ring and says he could have called HR after Nigel put his hands on him, and whoever's the champion after Best in the World will have to defend against Matt Hardy. And he starts praising Matt Hardy like he's been doing. Jay tries to hit him and accidentally hits Davey Richards. So the Briscoes and the American Wolves start brawling around while officials try to break it up, and Michael Elgin comes out and just watches. Talk about random. I'm actually out of notebooks here, so all my notes are scattered about. Veda Scott cuts a promo about how Mischief thinks she's a nobody, but that just means she has nothing to lose. She's going to prove to everyone that she's a fighter. So it's Cherry Bomb versus Mischief. Mischief kicks her in the vagina and starts beating on her. Veda Scott runs out and gets on the apron, pulls Mischief's head down across the rope. Cherry Bomb hits her with a missile dropkick and the Death Valley Driver for the win. That was it. They're trying to build up Veda Scott versus Mischief, I guess, for Best in the World, which I would actually like to see. I think they're doing a good job with this. ACH promo on facing his hero, Jay Lethal, in Texas. It's really weird to me that he calls Jay Lethal his hero just because I'm older than Jay Lethal, and it's just, I don't know, it's odd. Steen asks Nigel McGuinness when he's getting his rematch for the title. Nigel says he doesn't know where Steen's head is at. He thinks he could still be involved with Scum, and Steen says, well, over the next couple months I'll face every single member of Scum and prove I'm not with them. It's a little weird that Steen is willing to wait a couple months before he gets his rematch for the title, but I am looking forward to seeing Steen take out all the members of Scum. Roderick Strong thanks Nigel for giving him some competition with Ishimori, and it's Ishimori versus Strong. Nigel comes out to do commentary since Corino took off. And Roderick pretty much dominates Ishimori throughout this match. It gets him in the stronghold, but Ishimori gets the ropes. Ishimori gets Roderick up for a tombstone, drops him face first onto his knees, and then kills him with a Shining Wizard. Looked brutal as hell. Roderick kicks out, and Roderick goes for a superplex, but Ishimori counters, hits the 450 for the win. It was a great match. The fans were really into this one, and that was pretty much it. So for this TV show, I thought they did a good job. We had an awesome match. They built up the women's match some more. I don't mind the women's matches in Ring of Honor. And the Colin Delaney versus Mark Briscoe was okay. So I like the TV show this week. I just feel like for Best in the World, they're trying to build up this pay-per-view. And I just really would like to see Ring of Honor focus on some storylines and try to get these across better. I don't think they're really coming through if you just watch the TV show. It just feels like they're not doing a good job with the undercard for the pay-per-views. And even some of the main events just feel really thrown together. And it sucks as a Briscoes fan to see something that has so much potential just randomly happen. I know a lot of people could really be into this match if it just had a better build. So anyways, that's my review of the TV show this week. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.